round draft picks coming up over the next 7 years.
You don't even have that many spots on your roster.
Underneath.
And I like the decision there from DeMar DeRozan. Didn't have to settle for an outside jumper. Drops it off to Jakob for the easy floater.
Muscala with a three-pointer in that first of 3 preseason games. They'll be in Houston Tuesday and Thursday next week to wrap it up against the Rockets. We'll have the telecast of those games on CW35 as Rudy Gay floats for 2.
Making baskets.
Boy, he was sensational in the bubble.
Yes, he was.
Just an incredible finish, averaged around 18 points a game in those bubble games in Orlando. Another.
The head though, Bill. Rudy was in great shape.
Pirtle comes away with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably listening, and so that one was for him. That's for you, Timmy.
Well, don't blame.
They are, and so expect that when the young guys hit the floor.
Feed inside from Murray to DeRozan. Wow, full tilt was a little bit ahead of it. Aldridge gets the tray.
So when he's shooting 38%, there's nothing wrong with that. I like it.
Thunder turn it. Well, and Dan was with us a moment ago. It'd be interesting, Dan. I know you follow the analytics.
The yin and the yang from the offensive end of the floor to the defensive end of the floor when it comes to pace.
Gilgeous-Alexander hit a 3 after Murray had hit a tie, who is going to have the ball in his hands a lot this season. Their leading scorer last year at 19 a game. They swing it out to Muscala. DeMar DeRozan taking care of business coming out of the timeout. Got the 3-point play, and the Spurs back within 2.
How about Patty, though? He's a politician.
Oh,
he knows how.
Had a huge impact on that ball club, and then deals started going in the off season.
Well,
they almost beat Houston in the playoffs. Remember, he went to 7 games.
Yeah, he was everything for them. No question about it.
Mills gets the bucket, and an and one at the other end as Gilgeous-Alexander is balanced in scoring, creating, and knowing who to get involved and when to still be offensively like a little bit selfish yourself. And that's quite a chore for a young guy who doesn't have
already showing off some of his talent.
Number 11 pick after his sophomore year at Florida State, where he averaged 12.4 for the other team to get down there and beat him on the break.
Right. Oh, they have a lot of young guys out there trying to make the team, trying to impress the coach.
Vassell with the jumper for the basket to make it 29-24 after the initial effort from Keita Bates-Diop, third year out of Ohio State that split time last year with Minnesota and Denver. There's Vassell with the defense.
Just played that comes to just smelling points. It has to be Patty Mills out there.
Maladone with the basketball. Teo, rookie from France, kicks it out to the other wing, and the 3-ball has been the story for
point shooting right now. Looks to be in mid-season form.
Lonnie Walker and a blowout. Lost the shoe. The shoe. Mills with 6 of the shot clock gets loose, he scores!
Yeah, he threw that one off his hip. Just fumbled a little bit, somehow able to regain control of that ball. Nifty little layup there from Patty.
5 seconds to go for the first quarter. The kick out, Kenrich Williams, and that ends exciting. Chesky gets the bucket here to make it 37-30.
There were so many great plays in the bubble, and just imagine how those plays would have played with fans in the stands. I mean, Luka Doncic hitting the last-second jumper against Denver, I believe it was.
There's some great games, preseason,
yeah,
right?
no question about it. One of the players, though, that they're excited about in his second season, though, is
when you're going to play a team team twice in their building, you'll play them back-to-back games,
right,
if not back-to-back days, so you don't have to make another trip back.
More of the season, because there are hardly any. There's a one road trip in household, or how the players are interacting with people out in the public, and the bubble is actually spectacular.
With George Hill, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Maladone, and Muscala gives it up. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Spurs down a half dozen. On the drive, slicing through. They have so many teams, #1 picks, that not all of those teams are going to have great years.
Right.
So they should end up getting some very high draft picks.
Yeah, they're gonna very well, and it's hard to remember that the guy's 6'11", out there shooting the ball like a small forward and an off guard. They're quickly underneath LA with that right hand.
He's got a dozen. DeRozan back out to Aldridge. They had too much time. Rudy Gay fires again. Got it. There's your oldest active coaches, Greg Popovich. Now the youngest head coaches, there you see Mark Dagnall.
Can't believe that Dave DeBusschere number there, 24. I mean, but that was when 24 was like 50. Right? I mean, that was the old days where guys were still walking to the games and walking 5 miles to school in the snow. Still teach it to the kids, actually, when I get the chance. So, yeah.
And if kids are wondering, let's look it up.
I have no idea. That's got to be an amazing opportunity for so many of these players on OKC's team.
Patty Mills, good day, mate.
OKC awfully impressive here, Bill, in the first half. I mean, putting up 70 points in an exhibition game. Again, when guys aren't quite in great shape, you have bringing so many guys together, trying to get them all to gel early on. They put on an offensive show.
DeRozan the miss. Roby fires. And good. The Thunder will run it. Kenrich Williams kicks it back out. And on the drive, Williams gets it back again. Great movement by the Thunder. Spurs try to scramble and cover defensively. Roby's miss.
They got their wish.
And we'll have to follow what happens with James Harden if he ends up being moved or not. On our next 2 preseason games in Houston, that's Tuesday and Thursday. You can catch those on CW 35. Pirtle knocks it out about the third quarter. Spurs down 74-61. Frank Jackson. And the Thunder bringing it back. And another floater go get miss. OKC at 63%. Run on the floor. Williams is stripped on the play though. Oh yeah, got right into it. And Murray couldn't finish. Vassell pops home the 3. Just 4 points a game as a freshman, and then exploded at Florida State as Rudy Gay.
Left hand.
And another defensive gem there as DeJounte Murray will take the punishment. Frank Jackson, just under 7 minutes to go in the third. Roby traveled. Spurs get it back as OKC has turned it over a few times. Here's DeRozan. Back to LaMarcus.
Don't let that one fly. It's a preseason.
DeRozan hurt you. Spurs last year shot 37.6 from 3, 4th best in the league. But until they got in the bubble, Murray steps in front. DeRozan. Foul. Vassell with his basket has 9 points. Here was DeRozan. Finds LA. Or what by Pokashevsky that time. Here's Rudy. LaMarcus draws the foul and one. It's now 91-82. And the bucket is good. The Wisconsin herd in the G League, where Buford Rim and has it fall 102-94. Trey Lyles, offensive foul. He was on a very poor Austrian team that didn't get much attention. And Larry Kristowiak is the head coach at Utah, of course, former NBA guy.
Yeah. Caperto out playing the passing lane and 2 7-footers out running the floor one-on-one in the open court.
Wednesday and Friday, they played the Bulls in their preseason finales. And Patty Mills. This, of course, winning is not everything by any means, but anytime you play, you want to come out on top, and the Spurs are certainly. And now Trey Jones, Spurs rookie from Duke, 6'3", 185, comes in. He was Lyles lines up the triple.
Just tell, like you said, he's got a little something there. He's awfully young, but you can tell he's confident, and he's got the talent. And he's got.
Sean's in mid-season form. Save that for the regular season. Luka Šamanić, as well as Cam Reynolds and Drew Eubanks on the floor for the Spurs. Let's see what these guys can come up with.
There's Vassell again, coming off his man. It's great anticipation.
It's back under 4 minutes now with OKC in possession. TJ Leaf with it. Okashevsky for the head coach as the Oklahoma City Blue, the Thunder's G League team, and then last year assisted with Donovan as Drew Eubanks. Yeah, he got the 7 and the 10 pin.
Yeah, he did.
Frank Jackson taken away. Jones, who was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year, shows you why on that move. Vassell inside. Reynolds, nope.
They're looking to take it from you anytime they can.
Trey Jones, the miss here. Nation to the Boys and Girls Club. Break check. Our first fast breaks happen every day. 27th tonight from 3. Spurs
down with it, and you have to challenge the defense. Just go ahead and kiss the ball off the glass while you can.
Thunder put the finishing touches on this one as the Spurs had gotten within 2, but couldn't get over the hump. Eubanks going for the dunk and is fouled. 1:27 on the clock, and timeout is called.
Minutes. It's his first game ever. He's gotten 3 steals here, and they were all not gimme steals. They weren't easy. He had to work for them.
And again, Okashevsky filling it up. His 4th 3, he's got 14.
Yeah, he's going to have to fill up too after the game.
And the Spurs will bring it back as Luka lost the timeline now to Trey Jones.
Well, somebody's got to shoot it. Don't be afraid.
Well, yeah. And a foul is called